Hello everyone, Kieran here from Scottish Lad Darts channel. Everybody that spoke to me about these darts has asked me to review them, just to kind of get my thoughts on them. So the darts I'm reviewing today are the Target Raymond van Barneveld Echo 95. Pretty much the Generation 4, we'll get into that when we get into the close-up section. So without further ado, let's crack on with the review. Here we go then folks, nice close-up look to the Target Raymond van Barneveld 95 Echo. Come available in 21, 23 and 25. The weight I'm reviewing is 23 grams, so the dimensions and such is coming from the 23 gram steel tip, and soft tip they come in 18 and 20 gram. If you want the dimensions for any of the other ones, just let me know and I'll stick them in a community post or something. Comes supplied with the 26mm Swiss point, which looks to be the Fire Swiss point. As you can see, I'll just see if I can bring it up. Some finger grip on it, a wee bit of decent board grip. Again, it's a Swiss point system, so be wary of them snapping. They are designed to break, which is obviously ideal if you break them because they're easy to change, depending on where you break them. Nice wee gold Target logo in there, so obviously need to get the branding on some way. What I like about it though is the Target logo always lines up with the stem, but if you change the stems, it will not line up. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. It's as if they've got somebody sitting in the Target factory going, right, that's going to work, that's going to work, that's going to work. Front grippers, you've got a nice big knurled ringed band with a couple of rings inside it. So here at the front, definitely level 3 in a scale to 1 to 5. It's a nice comfortable knurl on that actually. And then kind of middle to rear, we've got a basic ringed grip. So at the rear, again, probably level 3, scale 1 to 5. Comes supplied with the short Target Pro grip stems. I'm actually glad that Barney went away for the Taylor style stems, because as much as I liked them on the RVB Gen 4s, they just don't work for a lot of people, and most people will just change them to a standard point stem, so why not just stick with that. Number 2, RVB Echo Flight. As you can see, the grey, the black, and then orange, so some great colours. Now the Echoes were obviously based on the Target Barney Gen 4 and the Target Echo range, hence why the coloration is pretty much just the Generation 4, just blacked out, the same as what the Echoes are. Now the length from here where that Swiss point meets the barrel to here where the stem meets the barrel is 47mm, so not a very long dart. It is very front loaded though, as you can tell that bulbous front end, because that is the widest part of the dart at 7mm, and then it tapers down obviously to the rear. I believe it's around 6.6. I did have it wrote somewhere, but I've lost my notes for it, so I just kind of have to wing it with what I've got. But personally, I'd change the points to something a wee bit longer, and I don't really like throwing the supplied setup. I do for throwing sections, but after it is worth changing. So I'll let you know what I decide we'll do with the setup in the community section when obviously I change it up. But these are going to set you back £89.95, so it is quite an expensive dart, as you can expect. Obviously it's Raymond van Barneveld, it's a Target dart as well, so you're paying for the value for the player, the machining, and obviously everything else on top of it. 95% tungsten as well, but I don't know. We'll get them over to the board, we'll see how I got on with them. Here we go then folks, throwing section for the RVB 95 Echo. Front weighted dart. That grip at the rear is quite comfortable for me as a rear gripper. Front grippers, you've got that knurled band. The next couple of visits I'm throwing front grip with the knurled band. It flies very weirdly for me as a rear gripper, obviously throwing from the front. But I got a treble 20. In fact, I got 2 treble 20s, so I can't grumble at that at all. But from here I go back to the rear grip, and from the rear grip point of view, it makes me think I want to be a front gripper because I throw better from the front one rather than the rear. But the balance is obviously front weighted, 90 quid for these as well, so they are a bit expensive, but at the same time you're paying for the name of the dart, obviously the titanium coating and stuff like that on it as well. So for me personally, these are the exact same as the RVB Generation 4s, so the only difference is these are black, and obviously the Echo theme, which is a different barrel design from Target. If you want me to review the Echoes, let me know in the comment section. Really like the feel of these darts in the hand. It's a very comfy grip at the rear, just that standard ring grip with that kind of wee bit of bite to it. So it's a definite level 3 in a scale of 1 to 5 at the front. At the rear rather. The front grip, because there's a bigger gap, I'm going to say the front's a 3.5, so it is quite grippy at the front in comparison to the rear. But at the same time, I need a longer point in these for me personally. The short point does make them land at a kind of bigger angle, which I'm kind of not used to because I like them to have a bit of an angle, but not as much as the ones with the supply points. But I'll let you enjoy the rest of the throwing section, and I'll see you when we get wrapped up. There we go, folks. That was my review of the RVB Target Echo 9.5 darts, obviously manufactured for Raymond van Barneveld. It is what he is using at the moment. I think he uses a longer point, which is, I believe it's like 35mm, and he uses obviously the blue ink stems and orange standard number 2 flight from Target. But let me know what you think of these in the comment section. I know a lot of people have them and there's already been a few reviews of them, but I just thought I'd do them because a lot of people value my opinion in source of others. So let me know what you think of these in the comment section. I think they're a really nice dart, but the price, obviously £90, there or thereabouts. Could be a bit high, but at the same time, it's a lovely feeling dart. I know it's a kind of simplistic style, but it's Target. Target, obviously one of the biggest brands in the world. So, as I say in the comment section, let me know what you think of the Target RVB95 Echoes. Really lovely dart. Definitely a bit more striking than the Gen 4 in my opinion. But as I say, let me know in the comment section. Stay safe out there. And of course, keep on darting.